Okay, everybody, I walked through this one in the video I sent out this morning, but obviously this is still causing a lot of confusion. Sorry for that, and this is the most pressing one for tonight. So, taking attendance, I'm going to show you how to create the event. It should be the same thing on the app or the desktop. I'm going to do the demonstration on the desktop just because the screen will be bigger, okay? So you log in, you're going to go to the planner, okay? Then you're going to add an event. And so I'm going to call this event testing attendance. Okay, you're going to check that it requires attendance, and then you can set your time. Okay, all right, the main thing's obviously having the date right, and then you're going to at least share it with one group. Okay, so we have this group of all high school students. I'm going to go ahead and do that one. You tap the group and it's going to add them in. Okay, and so now it's going to tie it for attendance purposes to that group. So name it, requires attendance, set date and time, and then search and choose your group, and it'll pop into this list. Okay, a lot of you were requesting to be able to pre-create events, and so this was one reason we did this way. The other reason is on the old attendance system, the title had to match up exactly, and so if you were taking attendance and your leaders, it could cause a mess. So title and then invite group. I'm going to create the event, get told that it was created successfully. Now I'm going to go back, okay, and there's my testing attendance. Now, so to take attendance, you or the leaders of that group you invited have a couple of options. One, you can click on this checkbox. So the day of your event, you'll have a little check mark, and it should take you right to an attendance kiosk mode right here, okay? And in attendance kiosk mode, this will be like having a check-in kiosk with a laptop, phone, whatever. You can search for kids, okay? They're going to populate, and then all you do is just tap them, and it submits them, and they're in there. Now, once they're submitted, they're no longer going to show up in the search results. So if you go to search for a kid and they're not there, that's why, okay? So that is option number one, is going to, from the home page, click the checkbox, you're right there. Option two, check mark again, but you can do it from the list. So if you want to go back to the planner, choose the check mark, same thing, you're in kiosk mode, okay? So kiosk mode, easy to get to. The reason being, we figured that's the way most of you are doing check-in. Now, if you have leaders in small groups doing check-in, or if you just want to do it this way because the group's not that big, option three for attendance. You can also click this pin to go view the event, and from here you can take attendance in the kiosk or just take attendance. And what will happen is it's going to pull up all the kids that are in this group, okay, like a traditional attendance roster, and then you can sit there and tap and check kids in like this, and they'll get pulled from the list. You can also, as you can see, you can filter here, and it'll filter up those kids for you, okay? So all of those options are there, and you can check kids in, okay? So that's attendance. Create the event, make sure you require attendance. Make sure, again, that you at least invite one group down here, okay? Then to take it, check marks on the checkbox on the home screen, check mark icon, check mark on the list, or you can choose the options from here to either just take regular attendance or do a kiosk mode again. Now, next day you come in and you want to view your event data, how many kids were there, and update some things. You go to this little screen right here, and you'll see how many attended. You'll see who was there, who wasn't, and you can add or subtract as you need to. You can also export it out to CSV, so you've got a quick contact sheet of phone numbers, addresses, and whether they were present or absent, if you need to import that into another system, or if you need to share that with a leader, okay? If you have more questions, please let me know. I hope this video clears it up. I hope you have a great night. I'll have my phone charged and handy, but we've been testing this pretty hard, cleaning up some things all week, so I hope everything goes well. Thanks.